Right, so I think you should be able to hear me now. My apologies, right? Things go wrong always, or sometimes. So let's start again, okay? Let's begin one more time. So to get started again, I'll have you come up on your knees, on your all fours. Keep your hands right under your shoulders. Knees will be right under your hips. This is how you start. Now, let's take a full breath in and simply articulate your spine. Look up. And then as you exhale, round your back. Again, stick your buttocks out and articulate your spine. Your chin goes up, chest goes up, you look up. And breathe out as you simply tuck under, round your back. And again, release your spine, lengthen it up, look up. Round again. Your lower back, mid back, upper back. And stick your buttocks out simply into a nice neutral spine. Look up. And return it back to your neutral spine, right? So if you're not able to hear me, please send a comment so I'll see later, right? And we'll fix the audio for you. Now for the next practice, you'll stretch your right leg back and the left hand forward. Nicely lengthen your spine, hold the position, 1, 2, and 3, and release it back, down. Right, and then stretch nice and long, and release it back. Okay, let's do one more time. Stretch nicely. And bring it back, and repeat, change. Stretch your hand and bring it back, right? So are you able to hear me right now? Leave a comment if you're not able to hear me, okay? So now from here, we'll begin with our standing position. Separate your legs just like this, the toes apart, heels together, hands right behind you. This is your starting position. Raise your heels up just a few inches. Hold this position, chin up, chest up. Now from here, lower, 1, 2, 3, and just push up 2, 3, and stand upright. Try it again, 1, 2, and 3, and lift up 1, 2, and 3. Repeat, 1, 2, 3 down, and 1, 2, 3 up. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3. That's your 4. We go 4 more times. So go up and down, and make sure you're not falling. And 3, and 2, and let's do the last time. Lift it up, and 1, release all the way. Okay, I'll show you the front view one more time so that you get an idea. We will do one more time. Keep your toes apart, heels together. Stand upright, raise the heels a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. Ready to go. Down and up. 1, inhale, go down. Exhale, lift up. 2, breathe in and out. 3, breathe in and out. 4, breathe in and out. 5, and work it out. 6, it's okay. We can make this work. 7, and the last one coming up, and 8, release everything down. Let's find our way down to our first exercise. So I'll give you a bunch of options here, okay? We're going to do the first exercise called the hundreds. You take the options that works best for you. We're going to pump it for 100. Last time we pumped like 200 or something. So making sure that we do it 100. It will be very hard for me to count for you guys. So we're just going to keep pumping. And when I say 50, that's 51. And the next marker is 100, okay? So it's inhale for 5 pulses. And then exhale for another 5 pulses. So you inhale and then exhale. All right? To start with this exercise. First, take your legs to the tabletop and lift your torso up. This is your option number 1. Some of you just have to stay here, okay? If you have trouble with the diastasis, abdominal separation and all that, this is the best option. Back pain, this is the best option. Stay here. Others can straighten the leg later. if you need to. Here we go. That's your 30. Try not to get up too high. Stay on your lower back and keep pulsing. 40, inhale. 50, inhale. 60, breathe in. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4. Hold it and release everything down. Woo! That works the tummy. I mean, I'm sure you're screaming too out there. So, moving into the next exercise, feet separate. You can always bend your legs at your knees. I'll give you the simple options, but we're going to try and do a real practice, real exercises. So, first part, grab your thighs, lift your head up, and slowly roll up to sit. This could be an option. So, roll back down, only as far as it allows you to, and then forward. This is a first step. You could continue rolling like this, and then roll forward. And this is enough for most of us. Others can also try by rolling back down, lift the hands up, grab your thighs, and roll up to flex. This helps you to really mobilize your spine. We go with the hands up, lifting the hands up, and grab your legs and pull yourself up and bend forward. So repeat that until you can keep your legs straight, maybe. Hands are up, and then you can flex your spine or stretch your arms forward as well. Roll the spine down. Lift and exhale forward. That is your 3. Exhale, coming forward. 4. We're going to do it for 8 times, so keep moving. And lift. 5. Breathe out. I'm sure some of you are counting. You're helping me. And 6. But you want to stay with my counting, I think. So you have to stay with my countings, yes? 7. Some of you may be too slow, so this is the time you pick up the pace without jerking. Roll up and back and sit all the way up. Moving into the next exercise. This is our roll over. So we could do the prep or we could do a full exercise right here. So to do the prep, put your hands by side and take both your legs up to a 90-degree angle here, like this. First part is to lower to a 45-degree angle without losing your back. From here, lift the legs up, open a little, and circle down like this. Again, lift, open, and circle down. Again, lift, open, and circle down, right? So you could do that, or try going further. So roll up, open, and roll down. And then join your legs at 45-degree angle. So you inhale, open, and exhale to roll down. That is your 2. So we're going to do it for 8 times this way. Let's start, everybody. Stick with the simple option where you do not go all the way up, or try a full option, right? Going up. There's no need to touch your feet to the floor. And it's okay if you can, but if you don't touch it, you use a lot of your tummy for this exercise. 4 and up. 5 and up. And 6 and up. And 7 and up. And 8. Now we have to reverse, of course. So we're going to open, lift a tiny bit, and down. 1. Open, lift, join your legs, and roll down. You may do this with a full expression all the way up and down. Stick with your options, please. 1. We go 8 times. And exhale. 2, breathe in and out. 3, inhale, you lift. Exhale over. 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. This should work your tummy already. I'm sure you're not using your hands so much. And put your feet nice and down. Now, stay up on your mat and straighten one of the leg on the mat. You could choose an option here, using one leg to tabletop, or you could straighten it fully. You have to choose. If your leg is halfway bent like this, make sure you circle the leg around, just like that. Or you could straighten the leg and circle it around the other way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Increase the size of the circle. 4. Without rocking your body. 5, 6, 7. Big circles. 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Now we have to reverse it the other way. So lift the leg up again. You could bend your leg and reverse the other way from this position here. Okay, or straighten the leg and take it out and across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big circles. 5, your hands are by side. 6, you're supported. 7, 8, just a circle. 9, and 10, and release. This really warms up your hip. You'll need it later. So try for the other one. You have an option to keep the knee bent, take it out, in. Right? Or you could straighten the leg and circle around. 1, 2, increase the size every round, like a spiral from small to the biggest. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Reverse, big circle. You could do it with the leg bent. 1, 2, 3. Really explore the range. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down and release. Let's pull your knees to your chest. Hug your knees. Lift your head and just pull yourself up to sit upright. For the next practice, we call it rolling like a ball. So make sure you roll like a ball, not like a flat tire. So we're going to pick your feet up here, just a tiny bit, and you can challenge yourself, make yourself work it more. This would be more harder if you just went halfway and then lifted halfway up. This is a good start, okay? This is the basic, this is the preparation. So you roll down and come up. Ooh, that is hard. Or you don't have to move your body like that. Instead, roll back and up. Make sure you do not kick your legs over. You could see my feet are always tucked under. And I want to make it like that. So do not kick your leg like this. This is no use, okay? So keep your feet tucked in all time and close to your seat as you work through these positions. We're going to do 2 more. And come up all the way. How are you feeling so far? This is a little bit fast pace, as you could see, because we've done all the basics before. So you're sticking with one version, give you a prep or the final version. You pick and choose, and we're going to build this up even more better and stronger. Okay, so all of you can hear my voice now, right? It's all good. Okay, let's pull your knee up to your chest. Now, a very simple option. This is simply a very easy exercise. There's nothing more in this exercise than just pulling the knee to the chest, right? So let's pull here. When you're ready, you inhale. So I use my hand. Okay, you could play a little bit with your hand, the outside hand on the top, the inside hand on the bottom. You choose, or just Simple. Pull and switch. 1, 1. Compress your belly. 2, 2, 3. Exhale. 3. That will be only for 8 times. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. One more. 8. Pull it. 8. And release. If you hurt your neck or strain your neck, it's because you're not using your abs enough. But it's okay. It's a part of it. And slowly it will start to stretch your back. It will make less pain, less strain on your neck. The number 2 exercise is double leg. So we're going to do the prep before we do the full, okay? So lift up, legs up, lower. This is a preparation. All of you could just do this for about 8 to 10 times. Or there is a second option. If you already started with me, that's great. You should always start with me, okay? I'll tell you when to stop and watch me, but this is all together, and we're doing together. Now, the actual exercise is done like this. Hug your knee to the chest. Try to lift your pelvis in the air on its own. Inhale, stretch like a champagne glass. Not here, up here. And exhale, 1. Inhale. And exhale, 2. You can challenge by lowering your legs a bit more, but that's your choice, but not your hands. 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, pull it, 8, and release. It's also a good idea to rest and recover after each exercise, just for a few seconds, okay? It does help. So for the next exercise, I'll have you pull your knee to the chest, or like this, and roll up to sit. Now we're moving into the sitting. From here, the next exercise is called the spine stretch. To do this exercise, you'll have to separate your legs to your mat width. How wide is your mat, okay? Hands will be right in between your knees to start with. You do not go beyond your knees. Your head should come between your knees, and your hands should not go beyond your feet. Your hand should come just between your feet. This is the maximum you're going to move your hand and the head. Rest, everything happens at your spine, okay? So take a look how your spine rolls first before you try. First part is to just tuck under like this, okay? So you see that? Let's try. Breathe out and tuck under, and then begin to walk your hands just to your foot level, and then bend as you round your back. Come back up, sit upright. Again, tuck it under. You really need to create the round back and then pull. And roll up to sit. If you have a circle, you could put it right on top. Your hands could be on top of the circle, and you press down the circle and do the exercise same. Or focus just on this particular technique. You have to pull up your abs. It is not a yoga forward bend. You need to engage your belly. The abdominal muscles flexes your spine, especially the lower part. So let's try that with your legs straight. Breathe in and out. Inhale to come up. And again, exhale, round. Really compress your belly and flex just your spine. And roll up to sit. Let's try it one more time. And roll all the way up and sit.